going on YouTube? I don't know if you can see right there, but we are at the Swift Academy. We are not at our regular Tesla charging station. A lot of that is because Tesla's in the shop. So I know my video is a little late compared to usual. I usually try to post it on like Sunday, Monday. But it's been a long week. I've had a lot of personal issues come up. Obviously with the Tesla being in the shop, I've been out of work. I've been late to school a couple of days trying to get it figured out. So I don't think we'll be having many more videos at the Tesla charging station. I think we're gonna end up getting something else. I think we might have bit off a little more than we can chew, and that's okay. We were trying to save gas. But obviously week 6 is over, or week 7 is over. We're reviewing week 7 this week. Jesus, it's crazy. It's crazy to think we're almost done. Well, not almost done. It's like a 3-step process. I get so excited for the end of this, but the end of this is the start of something else, and then that's the end of that is the start of something else. And like, I still have like a month before I'm solo dolo. So I get excited, but it's all because it's a domino effect, right? So like, as soon as I get my CDL, I'm going to Top Gun, which is going to be more hands-on training, simulation, all that stuff. And then when Top Gun ends, I'll actually be on the road, mentorship. That's going to be a lot of fun. And then after mentorship, I get my upgrade, I get my truck. So exciting things are coming. It's really exciting. I'm extreme. You know, I have bad days here and there at the academy where I don't do my skills right, or don't get along with the instructors or whatever. You know, like last week, all that stuff is, I already forgot about it. Because I literally love this so much. I'm having so much fun. So to review week 7, a lot of it now is going to be repetition. So like, there's nothing new that happened. You know, once you are acclimated and you know the 3 skills, you know the 3 backing maneuvers, you've done some road time, and you're semi-confident in the pre-trip, you're just going to keep doing that over and over again for the last week, 2 weeks. The typical day in week 7 was like Monday. We got there and you clock in and they say, okay, we're gonna go do pre-trip and then we're gonna do skills. So my class is me, and I don't know if you remember me talking about it in the previous videos, that there was a kid that came from the day shift that was behind. So he came in and joined our group. His name is, we're not gonna name drop, yeah, no big deal. But he ended up coming with us, and he's in our group now. So now we have 2 people in our group. It's just me and him. And so we'll rotate every day. So like one day I'll do the pre-trip. I'll go through it, and he'll have a checkbook or a checklist, and he'll check to make sure that everything, that I'm not missing anything. And then the next day I'll do it. You know, I'll check him to make sure that he's doing everything and he's not missing anything. So Monday we do pre-trip. You know, pre-trip usually takes, like, because we're students and because we're learning and we're new, it's generally going to take about an hour. Sorry, this guy was like walking by, and I don't know if he was like a head honcho or something. But, you know, it's generally going to take about 45 minutes for students. Take about 45 minutes for you to figure out what it is that you're doing. Get all your components in, and be thorough, and even give you a chance to go back and double check your work. But as far as the day goes, we do our pre-trip, like I said, about 45 minutes to an hour, and then we go to do the skills out on the range for Monday. And the skills would be, you know, your straight back, your offset, and your parallel. So while we're doing skills, you know, it's typically, now that we know everything, it's going to be in the order in which you were going to be doing it on your exam day. So on the day of the test, when I go to get my CDL, I'm going to come in, check in, I'm going to do my pre-trip. And you cannot do one without getting to the other. So when I do my pre-trip, if I fail my pre-trip, I'm done for the day. I got to come back in 2 days. I cannot go forward and do the skills. So you have to pass one to get to the next. So, do pre-trip, gotta pass the pre-trip, and then you get to your skills. Same thing, you're gonna start with the straight back, the easy one, and you're good. Once you pass that, you're going to go to your offset. So you got to go from one lane to the next. Once you pass that, you'll go to your parallel. And then once you pass that, they're going to throw you on road time. So, and then once you pass road time, obviously you get your CDL and you graduate. Yay. I'm confidence-wise, I'm feeling pretty good. I had one day on Wednesday that I wasn't really confident at the end of the day. We have an instructor that's like in training. He's new, like really new. And he has a hard time with allowing you to make your own mistakes. My instructor is very big on like, you know, you're obviously here to get your CDL. We're going to teach you like kind of like the basic stuff to get out there and get your CDL. But we're also here to this is the place where you make your mistakes and you figure out how to fix it. And you figure out how to adjust yourself to make sure you don't make those mistakes again. Or if you do make those mistakes again, you know how to get out of them. Well, the problem with this other instructor is that he doesn't let you make your mistakes. He corrects you before you make the mistake. So we had an issue when I was on parallel. And I'm pretty confident in parallel. Like my skills in parallel, I'd probably give it like a 7 out of 10. You know, it's pretty good. Sometimes I wouldn't say I get stuck, but I will be off. But I know how to make the adjustment to get good, and then I get it into the cones, right? So that day, I was in the middle of adjusting myself to get straight, and he wouldn't let me do it. He was telling me to go back, and I knew I wasn't good, but I don't want to disrespect the instructor, so I go back. And I ended up so, like, just not pretty in this. It was ugly, man. I was, like, at a diagonal in the parallel box. And my other instructor finally came over and was like, what's going on? I just turned the truck off. I was like, honestly, man, this is embarrassing. Like, this is embarrassing, bro. I was so defeated that day. And it wasn't because of my skill set. I don't want to be dependent on my actual instructor, but when you have somebody in there that doesn't know what they're doing and is like correcting you before you, like when you know what to do and they're not letting you do it and they're telling you, yeah, go back, you're fine. I knew I wasn't good. I knew it. And I told my other instructor that. I was like, I didn't have enough space. I know I didn't. I told him that. But after that day, we did parallel and offset again on Thursday. And I got 2 really good ones in. So that was like, boosted my confidence back up, got me to where I needed to be mentally. And then Friday we had road time. So obviously today's Tuesday. Actually, no, I lied to you. We did skills Thursday and Friday. Confidence booster Friday. Had the weekend off. Yesterday we did skills. So now we're in week 7. So to give you the rundown on week 7. Oh wait, no, this is week 8. Oh my God, this is week 8. I'm like so lost in time right now. I have no idea. Like, what day is it? So here's how this week goes. Because now my instructor wants me and the other kid to come in early. So essentially how this works is I'm here now at 12:30, 12:40, when night class is 6 to 10. Night class is from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Just think about that for a second. 6 to 10, 4 hours long. I'm here at 1. So how this is gonna work is we came in regular time on Monday because he had meetings and a bunch of mumbo jumbo and stuff. So we came in regular time yesterday. We did road time and pre-trip. He did the pre-trip yesterday because I did the pre-trip on Friday. So I will probably be doing pre-trip today. And then I think we're going back on the road. But the way that so the next 3 days are huge because they're 8-hour days. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I'm gonna be here at 1 o'clock. And from 1 o'clock to like 4 or 5 o'clock, we're gonna get all road time. Me and them will be on the road, on the open road, just killing it, you know? Just getting a bunch of open road time, you know, filling our logs with driving time and getting the on the road experience. And then we'll probably come back or have some type of like break, like an hour break, I would assume, because we're getting 8 hours of time in. And then we will come back for regular class and do skills and pre-trip. I think that's what he said, skills and pre-trip. So we won't start with pre-trip. We'll go straight out and do skills. And then at the end of the night, we'll come back for like the last hour of the day and do pre-trip. So it's really exciting because, you know, like I said, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, are going to be really long and hard days. So I have today and 2 more days, and then on Friday I'm testing. He's going to test me early. He wants to test me. Okay. So he wants to test me early because of the classes. So Top Gun next week. Sorry, I just saw my buddy on the go-kart, and I was gonna signal him, but I don't think he saw me. But yeah, those are my 2 buddies, and they're in Top Gun right now. I just seen them on the cart. Okay, so Top Gun is next week, and Top Gun is essentially like an accelerated mentorship program. It helps you log like 100 hours of drive time, like early. I might be 100% off on what that is. I'm just trying to go off of what I remember, but it is an accelerated program. It gives you a big majority of the hours that you are required to do under mentorship before you go solo. So it cuts your time down from like 6 to 8 weeks of mentorship to like 2 weeks of mentorship. So essentially what's gonna happen is I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get my CDL on Friday. And then I'm gonna take the weekend off. I'll be back here Monday for Top Gun. And the way that Top Gun works is I'm gonna be, you have to sleep here. They have like trucks, like this one right here, that are, it's not this specific one, but like there's a little lane for the Top Gun trucks, and they have like 8 trucks laid out, and you sleep in the trucks. Like it's like boot camp, you know, and they beat you into shape and they get you ready to go on the road. And so you do it, they're 8 hours. You're gonna be doing like more advanced backing maneuvers, more realistic, I should say. They're more realistic backing maneuvers that you'll actually experience on, you know, like in a day-to-day basis. Like you're honestly, dude, I can't imagine with Swift you're really gonna have to parallel at all. That's just a general to get your CDL. Once you get your CDL and you go to Top Gun, this is like, okay, this is what you're gonna have to deal with on your job, like doing your job, not to get your CDL, but to like do your job. So I'm assuming that's gonna be what's happening. And that's for 5 days. So I'll do Monday through Friday of next week will be Top Gun. They also have a simulator. They have 2 simulators in this room, and they have a giant, 3 monitor, boom, boom, boom. And then you have like a cockpit for a truck, and you have like a bunch of different like simulators you can do. Driving on snow, driving on ice, driving in rain, offsets, parallels. Like they have simulators that you can, and you're graded on them. It's crazy. But it's exciting because it's gonna cut my mentorship in half. You know, the average student, if they don't go to Top Gun, is gonna be with a mentor on the road for 6 to 8 weeks. And for everybody that's wondering why that matters, you have a flat rate pay while you're with your mentor. When you're with your mentor and when you're in Top Gun, you're only making $800 a week, and I think that's gross before taxes, which is like, it's fine. I'm not gonna go broke, you know. Like obviously, like it's good money, but that's not like CDL money. That's not what we came here to make. So you don't get your driver money. People call it driver pay, like your actual like cents per mile plus miles driven pay, until you're out on your own. So a lot of people want to go Top Gun to rush the process to make more money faster. But the problem with that is Top Gun is not just like, oh, come in here and you're gonna get 2 weeks of mentorship. It's hard. It's boot camp. Like I've heard it's hard, and I've talked to the guy that runs it, and he's like, we've turned a lot of people away. Here's the problem: is if you come in there and you're trying to take a shortcut, they're gonna be able to tell, because you're not gonna know shit. You're not gonna be good. And so when you're not good and you don't know anything, they're gonna catch wind, and you're gonna waste their time, and you're still gonna get 6 to 8 weeks with a mentor because you're not ready. At the end of the day, you going solo is kind of up to your mentor. Your mentor will decide when he thinks you're ready, and then you'll come back and you'll test, and you have to test again. So you'll do like a written test. I think you do 1 more road test, and then you upgrade. And you have to do 1 parking maneuver back here. But like, that's it. So I'm excited because I'm like, this is my last week. I'm done on Friday. Friday, I come in at 1 o'clock. I'm doing my CDL test. I'm confident in my ability to pass. So once I pass, I have the weekend off, nice relaxation, and then I gotta pack a bag because I'm coming to Top Gun, and I'm gonna be here for a week, and I sleeping in the trucks away from my family. It's crazy. And then I'll probably have that weekend off, and then mentorship will start. It is so crazy, the process that this has been. It is so crazy, and it's only getting better. I'm only getting more excited as the days go by. But that was pretty much the recap for week 7. Like I said, it's very repetitive. This week will be more exciting because the next video I will probably have my CDL. So unless I fail, and then I'll be like crying in the thumbnail, you know. But that's it, man. So, you know, that's it. You know, go ahead and like and subscribe if you guys find this information useful, and subscribe and hit the bell for notifications to see when the next video comes out. If you guys are interested at all in getting your CDL or joining Swift Academy, or just have questions about the process, leave them in the comments below so I can be more interactive on YouTube, and I can, you know, again, I can interact with some of you guys in the comments and stuff. But yeah, that's it. I will catch you guys in the next one, and hopefully it'll be with my CDL, like right here, thumbnail right here, you know. All right, man. Have a good one. Love, peace, chicken grease, baby.